This is the monthly for Leos, August 2019. Happy birthday, Leos. I'll do 5 cards and a love message for each week. This is your first, second, and third, fourth week. So, for the first week, the first 2 cards that I have for you is the King of Wands and the Empress card. This is going to be a week where you're going to feel very fruitful. This is a go with the flow type of week. This is also a time where you may be receiving, so be open to receiving at this time. And try not to force things when it comes to your love life. I do see that things are culminating for you. This is your birthday season. And when it's your birthday time, your birthday season, this brings about a lot of newness. A lot of the things that are supposed to be with you at this time are supposed to come into your life at this time to enrich your journey or to transform your journey will start to come in. And with this King of Wands, I do see you being in a very strong position, very assertive. This is going to be a time where you know exactly what direction you want to take. You know exactly where you stand in life. You know the type of relationship and the type of person and things that you want in your life at this time. And I see you being very empowered. So just know that this is going to be a time where you would want to be more go with the flow than anything. And the next 2 cards I have is the 2 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. With the 2 of Pentacles, I see that this may be a time where you are juggling relationships or connections is more what I mean. Like, unless you're a player, then you might be juggling relationships. But I see that you may be between 2 people at this time, 2 admirers, 2 people who want to get to know you. And you do find value in both options. It may be that both of them offer something different, but it is different things that you do value in these people. With this King of Swords, this may very well be an air sign or air sign energy person. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is somebody who is very intellectual. Somebody who may be flighty at times. Somebody who is straightforward. Also, this is someone who is good at communicating. This may be a time where they are letting you know exactly how they feel about you or about the situation you guys are in, because I feel that there may be something going on with some miscommunication, or they might just sense that somebody else is trying to come in the picture. And that is why they are showing up at this time. I feel like they may feel that the connection you have with them is at risk due to another. And I get confirmation with the Three of Cups because, like I said, you have more than one person coming in at this time. You have more than one person vying for your attention. Try to be honest and open about what you want, about what you're doing right now, in order to avoid any miscommunication, any situation that may bring about negativity to you. Because I do get the sense that there may be some jealousy from this air sign energy. And like I said, this is going to be a time of a lot of abundance for you. So just try to be open and honest so that things don't turn out negative for you. The love message I have for this week is give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. If you need to have that conversation with this person you're trying to build this connection with, if it's a misunderstanding or if it is that you are still trying to see what is out there, just let them know so that they can't ever say that you weren't honest. They can't ever say that you weren't truthful with them. Also, try to give this situation a chance. If it's that this person has put you in this position where you are looking around, looking to see if there's something better out there for you, try to work things out. Try to have that conversation in order to reach a better understanding. At least speak to them before you decide to move on from them, is what I'm getting. Give them an opportunity to tell you where they stand with the situation. Now for the second week. I have the Page of Wands and the Five of Wands as your first two cards. With the Page of Wands, this is you showing up in your reading. Like I said, I feel like this is going to be a month where you're really standing up and standing out. I feel like this is a time where you know exactly what you want, and if anything is trying to get in the way of that, you're not going to stand for it. But with this Five of Wands, I see that you are going to have an argument. And looking at the other cards that came out, it is potentially, not meaning to skip, but the Knight of Swords came out again. It is potentially with this air sign person. I can bet it is. So, like I said, try to keep the communication open, but I do see that this person may ignite an argument, or you may say something to them that hurts their feelings, or vice versa, and that's why things start to get more dramatic between you. And try not to be too harsh toward this person. I do sense that this is coming out of jealousy, out of envy, out of insecurity. And if they are right, if it is that they are losing their opportunity with you, then I would understand why they're this upset. Just try not to lose your temper, because the Wands energy is fire energy. It's your own energy, and it can really make a small situation snowball out of control. So just try to keep that in mind when you're dealing with this person. Now I have the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords. With the High Priestess, this is going to be a time where you need to reflect. Take that time out to yourself, listen to your intuition and to your emotions, and see what you really feel is best for you in your future. Don't allow any turmoil that may come in at this time, any negativity that may come into your love life at this time, to cloud your judgment. If you see that you have gotten overly emotional over the situation, just try to meditate on it and take that time to yourself. Even if you don't have much time to yourself, try to take at least a day and where you're just at peace and you can reflect on what you want, because I feel that your intuition will guide you best at this time. It will lead you to the answers and the progress that you're looking for. And with this Knight of Swords, if you could see, it's that air sign energy once again, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And I feel that this person is coming towards you in a defensive way. Like they want to get their way, they want to get their say. I'm almost picking up a vibe like they want to control the situation, because it may sense that they are losing control of whatever is going on at this time, but I feel that they went about it the wrong way. Whether intentional or unintentional, I feel like they did not communicate the way that they were supposed to. And with the Knight of Swords, I do see that this situation might affect you negatively. So try to prepare for this. Yes, even when preparing for a situation, it may still, affect you in a negative way, but try not to let this situation stress you out. Sometimes you need to take a little space from people so things can cool off, so that you can cool off and see things differently. But if ultimately you do have to cry over this situation, do so, let it out so that it can be out of your system and you can move forward. But don't stay in this dark place if you do end up feeling some kind of way about this situation, which I get the sense that you will. Like I said, with that Five of Wands, it's just a small situation or a petty situation that can really go overboard easy. Like you say the wrong thing or they say the wrong thing, and it can really push things in a bad direction. Now, the love message I have is release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. If this is an ex that you've been going back and forth with, like you've been still dealing with them or still thinking about them, talking to them while you're trying to move forward with somebody new, this situation might happen so that you can really figure out whether or not you want to stick with this person from the past or you want to move forward. For some reason, I'm getting the sense that this air sign isn't the ex. I'm getting the sense that this is somebody new. And I feel like they are mad about your ex coming back, about you thinking about your ex, or I don't know, like your ex just being very present. But if it is your ex that's come back to cause some turmoil, some negativity, really, like I said, take that time to listen to your intuition. Is this person who you really want to be with? Is this person worth you arguing like this with this other person? And whatever you decide, that should be what helps you to move forward in the direction that will make you happiest. I'm only here to give the advice that the cards give. So whatever you choose is what will be right for you. Now for the third week. The first two cards I have are the Five of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Now, with this Five of Swords, once again, is that argumentative energy. I feel like whoever won the argument has won because they won the argument, but they lost because now the other person is feeling down and not wanting to be around. And it's like you can't win or lose because each win or each loss cancels each other out with this person. So like I said, you may be at odds with this air sign person. And I'm getting the sense that the arguing or the fighting may continue throughout this third week also. But with the Nine of Pentacles, I do see that you are valuing this person. You do find value in what they bring to the table, and you are not done with them. You don't feel that you want to move on from them yet. I feel like you might have been dealing with this person for a little while, or the time that you have spent together, they bring so much value to the table that even though the situation has happened, you are not ready to let them go. You're not ready to let go of what you've built together as far as the emotional. And maybe even the material. Like this person might be very giving on a material level. You know, they like to share with you a lot. So the next two cards I have are the Six of Wands reverse and the Death card. See, the Six of Wands is somebody who, if it was upright, is somebody who is moving towards the win. They're moving towards success. Somebody who has achieved a lot already. And they are just on the come up. They have a good position at this time. And this is also a fire energy. So I'm picking up that this is you. But since it is reversed, I feel like you are trying to get communication with this person again. But you're walking toward them without certainty. You know with the Death card that things have to change. Things are going to transform. You might have to end a situation. And it will be for the better, because I see the next card that you have is the Ten of Cups. The only thing is, I don't know which person you're walking towards, but whoever it is that you have reflected on it and you've really decided which person you want to move forward with, which situation is best for you, just know that it will ultimately bring happiness. But just know that there is going to be a death to an old situation, maybe the old way of communicating. Maybe the other person has to go. Whatever transformation it is that this situation goes through, just know that with this Ten of Cups, it will lead to the emotional fulfillment that you are looking for. Whoever you decide to be with, you will have that commitment from them. You will end up in a commitment also, because the Ten of Cups is that ultimate love, that ultimate union, that commitment, that long term, what you've always wanted. Somebody who wants to build with you, somebody who is going to bring about that emotional stability in the relationship. And after you go through the situation and that transformation, I do see that you are going to move forward in a direction that is ultimately going to bring about that fulfillment for you. So like I said, it's very important for you to reflect on what it is and who it is that you want at this time, or how it is that you want to do things. Now, I have this love message, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This person might share some of the same spiritual beliefs or same type of background that you share when it comes to your spirituality and your religious beliefs. And this may somehow play a factor in choosing to move forward with this person, whoever it is that you're choosing. It may be that you also need to look into your own spirituality. Maybe pray about it, or whatever it is that you do when it comes to your spirituality, that helps you to have clarity. Maybe this will be a good time to turn to your religious or spiritual beliefs in order to find that inner clarity that you've been looking for. So whatever you do for guidance, whatever you believe in, this might be a good time for you to get into some working, some praying. And your last week, the first two cards I have is the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is the beginning of a brand new, stable situation. Brand new, stable relationship. Yes, the Pentacles energy is a slow-moving energy, but it is a stable, steady, growing with time, unmoving kind of energy. So just know that I do get a strong sense of commitment. I do get a strong sense of stability coming through just from that one card. But with that Four of Wands right next to it, that is the beginning of a household, the beginning of structure of a family, possible wedding. This may be the person you end up with in the long run, the person that you end up marrying or just having a very long-term relationship with. Whatever your beliefs are, I just see that this is going to become something much more stable. And the next two cards I have is the Page of Cups and the Temperance card. See, I did say that I felt that there was someone else there. Someone else is a part of this situation. Maybe an ex. I'm getting a strong sense that it is an ex. Because this is a water sign, and the other element you were dealing with that was an admirer is a air sign. But ultimately, I see you're going with this possible Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And with that Temperance card, I see that this is a situation that you have meditated on. This water sign came in and offered you that cup of love. It may be that this person from the past really put things on the table for you. And they made you feel that they were serious about the situation. Made you feel that they wanted to move forward in a real way. And due to that past connection, which I'm getting more confirmation with the next card, you chose, from what I'm seeing here, you chose an ex. Or you're leaning more towards choosing your ex with the Six of Cups. It may be that this person might have been the one that got away, or the one that you're always thinking about, the one that you felt you were supposed to stay with. What I see is this person came in and you are moving forward with this person, this water energy person. If it's not their sun sign, it may just be strong in their chart. But I do see that this person is the one that's going to be who you settle down with. I feel like this is the one that really makes you happy, really makes you feel fulfilled. And with that, see, I was getting that X energy the whole time. But no X cards, but this is confirmation of what I was saying earlier. I feel like this person from the past came in and they made such a strong impression on you again that they disrupted whatever was going on with that air sign energy. And for your love message, I have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. This is going to be a time where you're going to ultimately have those heart-to-heart conversations. I feel like you're going to have a heart-to-heart with this person you're choosing to move forward. deciding what it is that you want from them, from the future. And I also feel like you're going to have that heart-to-heart with the person you're letting go of. Try to be gentle. But I do see that you are going to get that commitment and that long-term relationship from somebody who you've already had a connection with. Somebody who was your ideal at some point, and it's like you knew they were coming back. And they really are trying to move forward in a stable new way. And if you like this reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching Moon, Stars, and the Sky Tarot.